The girls had their moment in the spotlight as we found out who is the best girl in all of RWBY following the events of Volume 8. And now it's time for the boys to shine. Use the link in the description below to go and vote for your top 4 best boys in all of RWBY. Only vote for your top 4, as voting for more than that will disqualify your vote, and similarly, if you refresh the page trying to vote multiple times, your vote will be considered null and void. The events of Volume 8 definitely had some standout moments for quite a few of the boys in RWBY, like Lai Ren and his reconnection with Nora after the emotional turmoil that he had gone through throughout the past 2 volumes, and Jean with his efforts to save as many people as he could and keep the peace between our protagonist's group, Oscar and the hell he's been through in the 2 days that spanned Volume 8, getting captured by Salem, tortured, switching Hazel to their side, and Hazel making his final stand and sacrifice against Salem, Ironwood and his efforts to save Atlas in the way that he thought was best, and his eventual fall by the end of it. We also can't forget Vine Zeki and the sacrifice he made for his friends at the end of Volume 8, Marrow Eamon, as well as Tyrion Callows and Mercury Black, even though those two were only featured for the first half of Volume 8. Plus, there were a few new boys introduced in Volume 8. One that I'm sure is going to be in contention for Best Boy, as he's quickly become a fan favorite, Ambrosius, the spirit of creation. But we also have Rhodes and another contender for goodest boy of the RWBY series. There's Marrow, there's Zwei, and now there's the Hound. Though I don't know if he's necessarily going to be considered the best boy, but we'll see what people think in the voting. There are also a few new additions from the Grimm campaign. We have Asher Mora, Phoenix Nemian, no relation, and Pike Wright. If you have watched the Grimm campaign, one of these 3 might make your top 4 as well. And of course, we can't forget Crow Bronwyn and his efforts throughout this volume, and even Whitley Schnee finally reconnecting with his sister, and being the one to slay the Hound by the end of it, alongside his mother, and plenty of other characters that we either haven't seen in a few volumes or just weren't featured prominently in this volume. Klein Sybin, Roman Torchwick, Adam Toros, Clover Ebby, as well as many other characters. Sun Wukong, Neptune Vasilius, the shopkeep that did survive the fall of Beacon Academy and is still living to this day, who Glinda seems to be in contact with at times. So, you know, we'll see how all that plays out in the future, but for now, we will decide who the best boys of RWBY are. Make sure you use the link in the description below to go and vote for your top 4. This poll will be live until midnight Eastern Standard Time on Friday, May 7th, with the results being presented the following weekend in a video on this YouTube channel. So hopefully you guys will look forward to the results of this poll and the many polls in the future. And if you are looking forward to it and want to see more RWBY content like this and in the future, make sure to subscribe and join the Guild of the Eternal Flame. I know I haven't posted that many videos in the month of April, as I've been dealing with a few personal things behind the scenes. Among other things, my cat getting sick at the beginning of the month, and not 1 but 2 of my grandparents getting sick, and one of them passing away, so it's been a bit difficult, and I decided to take a step back from making videos for a little while. But rest assured, I haven't forgotten about YouTube at all, and I have a lot of videos planned, and a huge backlog of things that I had planned to get out already that I still plan to do, so rest assured there are many more videos on the way. In the meantime, tweet me at PhoenixKnight7, and I'll see you guys in the next video.